The year was 1896. Africa was under siege. European powers carved the continent into colonies, claiming lands as their own. But in the rugged highlands of Ethiopia, one empire refused to bow. Here, under the leadership of Emperor Menelik II, a nation prepared to face a modern European army and win. The story begins with the Treaty of Wuchale, signed in 1889. On paper, it promised friendship and trade between Italy and Ethiopia. But in the Italian version, it implied Ethiopia had become a protectorate of Italy. In the Amharic version, Menelik saw clearly Ethiopia remained independent. Diplomacy failed, tensions rose, and war became inevitable. Italy underestimated Ethiopia. Their generals, confident in modern rifles and artillery, thought numbers and terrain would work in their favor. They did not know the heart of Menelik's army. From the northern highlands, over 100,000 Ethiopian soldiers assembled. Infantry and cavalry from across the empire, armed with a mix of traditional weapons and imported rifles, marched under banners of unity. Generals like Ras Alula Engida and Ras Makonnen were not just leaders, they were legends, steeped in strategy and knowledge of the land. On March 1, 1896, at the town of Adwa, the two forces met. Mountains and rivers framed the battlefield. Italian troops, numbering around 17,000, advanced cautiously, unaware of the vast Ethiopian numbers. The battle began. Ethiopian forces encircled the Italians, striking with precision and courage. The terrain worked to their advantage. Every hill, every valley became a weapon in their hands. Despite modern European artillery, the Italians were overwhelmed. Their overconfidence turned to chaos. By nightfall, thousands of Italian soldiers lay defeated, captured, or fleeing. Ethiopia had claimed a historic victory. The cost was high. Thousands of Ethiopian lives were lost. But the victory was absolute. The world took notice. A nation in Africa had defeated a European colonial power. Ethiopia's sovereignty remained intact, unbroken, and proud. News of Adwa spread across the continent and the world. For Africans, it became a symbol. Resistance was possible. Independence could be defended. In the aftermath, Italy had no choice but to sign the Treaty of Addis Ababa, formally recognizing Ethiopia's independence. Menelik II, Ras Alula, Ras Makonnen, their names became legends. March 1st was etched into history as Victory of Adwa Day, a celebration of courage, unity, and determination. The Battle of Adwa was not just a military confrontation. It was a battle of wills, a fight for identity, and a declaration to the world. Ethiopia would never be colonized. The courage of its people, the wisdom of its leaders, and the strength of its land ensured that this African empire remained free. Adwa teaches us a lesson that echoes across time. When a people stand united for their freedom, history bends in their favor. The river valleys, the mountains, and the plains of Ethiopia still whisper the story of that day. A story of pride, resistance, and an unbroken nation. This was the Battle of Adwa, the day Ethiopia stood unbroken. Because history remembers those who fight not just with weapons, but with courage, unity, and heart.